Here we go. Yo. What up, though, man? We back. What's up, man?
Man, we back, man. Part 3, man. How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. How everything been going with you, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Am I like an official guest?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Media?
You my boosie, man.
Man, facts for sure. Most viewed interview.
Hell yeah, man. What, the other one, 115,000?
Yeah,
you know, he put me up there, man. You know, got my clout up.
You know, it's all love when it comes to us.
So, you know, a lot of things been going on lately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For a minute, we saw you kind of get into it or back and forth a little bit with Rod Wave, man. How's that going, man? What happened?
I mean, it wasn't no back and forth. You know, his label, who he signed to, we do business. They reached out. They wanted to post on Saycheesetv. We tried to tag his name. His name wouldn't pop up. And we was like, damn, like, did he, you know, artists get emotional and they deactivate their account. And we tell the label, like, damn, like, we don't mind doing business, but tell them unblock us. So, you know, so he can see the reaction or like what's going on. Like, I've done nothing malicious to him, never threw shots. I did an interview with you, said he was one of the most solid cats. Like,
facts.
Never said he owed me anything, never threw shots. You know how sometimes I'll be subliminal, never, like, I was like happy, like, with his success, watching him blow up. You know, a lot of artists that come up and I was a part of, like, sometimes I can't listen to their music.
Right.
With Rod Wave, it was like, I was championing him. So, you know, like I said, he blocked us. This was like a year ago. But we keep, you know, it's business. So we keep, you know, we posting them. I go on IG Live. And the IG Live wasn't even about Rod Wave. But of course, people just ripped that clip. And it goes viral for like 2 weeks. And blogs are just recycling it. And I'm like thinking it's gonna go away. And I think he finally saw it. And by the look of the live, you thinking I'm just coming at him. But I was on live for like 30 minutes and I was probably like 11 seconds. So he said what he said. And you know, with people, with artists, just with Rod, like this where I'm at right now, like I feel like I'm more mature. And you know, usually I get on live and I try to, like, you know, carry it on. But social media is so deadly now to where as though you can't argue or debate with people no more because people look at that.
That's facts.
And think we want to kill each other. Like, people think me and Glock 9 want to kill each other, or me and YB and Armero want to fight each other, or all the people that I got into it with. No, a lot of this shit is entertainment. Like, a lot of times I'll argue with somebody on live and we'll DM each other and be like, LOL, nigga, shut up, nigga, you did. But that's why I just say, you know what? I'm a bigger face now. Rod Wave's a B-list artist, A-list artist. Well, I don't want to say A-list because that's like Future, Kendrick, but he B, C-list artist making good money. I don't want to go back and forth with him and then people in Florida think I got a problem with A section, and then you know how shit go. Like, people always want to make shit out to what it is. So I just trolled him and played the song and act like I was crying and drinking the beer, the 40. You remember that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and I just was playing with it. Like, sometimes I learned now you can't go back and forth and want to fight and scream with niggas because the fans don't know how to digest it. They think two black men are arguing or disagreeing, they want to kill each other, and then you're making the fans choose a side. So I don't want people to choose a side no more. Man, I'm past that. Like, I'm past trying to, like, troll and have fun because the fans don't know how to have fun. Everything is fight, kill, shoot. It's never just a LOL and going about your day.
No, that's real.
So I just took the high road and just let him do him because I'm winning, he's winning. What's the beef about, bro?
Do you think y'all will ever have a conversation to just kind of clear the air to smooth things over? It's just kind of like,
well, actually, when he said what he said on his story, because he tagged me in the story and everything, I'm talking about, man, like, I've never seen my story have a 250,000 views in the story.
Damn.
Like, so I'm like, damn. So we DM each other. We cussing each other out in the DMs through, like, while that's going on. But I'm not the type to screenshot and put on Saycheesetv or put on my page, because I felt like it wasn't a friendship, but I felt like what we did in that short period of time was, like, respected. Like,
no doubt.
But nah, he cussed me out in the DMs. I called him names. He called me names. And that was that. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, I never wanted nothing from you. Like, I never threw nothing in your face. You know what I'm saying? I never said I made you. Like, if you go back and look at the interview, I said, yeah, I got him a deal, but he was talented. He had Heartbreak Hotel and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he was already dope. I just threw gasoline on it. Like, I never ran around and said I made him, no. Like, other artists, I kind of can say that, but with Rod Wave, nah. Like, I did get him his deal, though. Facts.
No doubt.
Like,
and so then lately, I seen you been pushing, like you built a cool relationship with BFB Packman.
Yeah, BFB, that's my guy. BFB The Packman, that's my guy. One of the, because this other artists cool too, so I don't want to disrespect them, but BFB The Packman is one of the most solid individuals I worked with. He never complains. He never points the finger. He never takes things personal. He invests. He's funny. He has a story. He's a kid from Michigan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, like, Michigan's a very thorough place. You know what I'm saying? Flint, Detroit. And then when you around him, it's like we don't even talk about music. You know what I'm saying? It's just we vibing. Like, we eating food. We talking about sports, women, like all type of shit. Like, we just having fun. And I just respect how strategic he was with his game plan. He had it all figured out.
Gotcha.
And that's another artist who he did what he did on his own. I didn't make him. Like, he invested his money in Saycheesetv. Saycheesetv did what he did, but he bet on himself. So that's just another artist that, like I said, he was destined to get it.
Now, what is your relationship like? Have y'all partnered up?
Nah, no paperwork. That's just the homie. Like,
gotcha.
we talked about it. Like, it was times when we was in Houston and BFB The Packman was like 20, I would be with him and labels were calling him left and right. And I'll be right by him. And he'd be like, man, Shawn, fuck these labels, man. What if me and you partnered up? And I was like, bro, nah, I don't want to like bash any labels because, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
to put
no
it in my favor. That's not genuine to me. Like, if we would ever partner up, it would be because you want to partner up with me, not because I'm talking shit about anybody else. I don't believe in that.
Gotcha.
But he was like, man, fuck this shit, Shawn. What if me and you could do it? We've been doing it. But I'm like, you know, do what you want to do, bro. If you ever want to partner, you know my number. But I'm not about to sit here and try to bid against them and nah, because he did all that shit on his own.
So now, recently, as of today, your artist, Baby Youngin, been circulating in the blogs.
Yeah.
And like somebody possibly threatened him.
Yeah.
And then a clip shows up of a, dude on the ground, beat up and bloody.
Yeah.
Man, how do you feel about like that and seeing those things about your artists right now?
I mean, win, lose, or draw. Like, in this rap game, like, you gonna win, you gonna take L's, and you have to bounce back from it. But I'm not here to referee no beef. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey, you talk that shit in your rap, prove it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to. I'm older. I ain't got time to sit here and try to referee and. That's just what comes with being an artist and talking about what you talk about in your music. That's why I hate when artists have guns in their music, because it's like when you talk about violence or when you talk about a certain situation, when real life comes, you gotta stand on that. That's why I try to tell most of them artists now that I'm a little older and I see what artists go through. Man, if you could stay away from bringing that type of energy, that's why I want an artist like a Drake or a Tyler the Creator, or somebody who can go out with no security and keep the budget low. You know what I'm saying? You running around with 6ix9ine spending $250,000 a month just on security because of the content of your music and the shit that you represent. So, I mean, Baby Youngin, that's my guy. And I always try to tell him, me and Third, I always try to tell him, like, do this, don't do that. But these kids, they think they know it all because they have, these kids are 17, 18 years old with $250,000. We never see no type of money like that at that age. So you feel untouchable when you're 18 years old with 10 grand in your pocket. So I let these kids figure it out on their own. You get beat up on camera, I'm gonna post that shit. Facts. I have to.
I got you. So in the hip hop game right now, it's been a big push to cancel Vlad.
Yeah. And
I wanted to kind of have this conversation with you because to me, I feel like, and no bias because you're my mans, but I feel like Saycheesetv is like needed. It's the most important platform in hip hop.
Yeah.
I feel like Vlad does add value to hip hop, but I don't feel like Vlad is needed. Like he's just one of those things. Like that's a dope story. It's peek behind the scenes of what goes on in the industry. But I don't feel like we need Vlad. But a lot of people are going on the campaign to cancel Vlad because of what he, refusing to apologize. You know what I'm saying? A couple of guys up in the industry, like Royce, my son, all of them was like, hey, bro, you did something wrong. Apologize to the black community. Yeah. Vlad saying no. But then you got Nick Cannon, who did something wrong. The Jewish community made him lose money and he had to apologize. Should we be canceling Vlad since Vlad wouldn't apologize?
Man, to be honest, I didn't look too far deep into the Farrakhan thing. I'm doing all type of shit, but one day I look up and everybody's mad at him. It was crazy because the day that people said they were going to cancel Vlad, Charlemagne was on the show. Yeah. And then, so I think it's so, I love Vlad, and I told him when we did our interview, the first thing I said in our interview was like, yo, I watch your business model, I copy your business model. But I mean, I don't agree with everything Vlad does. Should he apologize for the Farrakhan shit? If he misquoted him, definitely. But to say Vlad isn't needed, we've gotten a lot of decent classic interviews from Vlad too, though. It's some legendary shit that came from his platform. But being a white man in a black man's sport, you got to watch what you say. You know what I'm saying? And to come in and you in our sport and you're not apologizing, that's kind of like, all right, you know what I mean? But on the flip side of that too, like I told you off camera, his business model it's so hard to cancel because he uploads every day. Right. It's like he has a big catalog on YouTube to where as though even if you're not subscribed to Vlad, you still may see one of your favorite rappers, actors, athletes, legendary, whoever, street mob guys, because his audience is so wide that you're gonna click. And then once you click and watch 2, 3, 4 interviews, then the algorithm on your search engine is gonna be a lot of Vlad. So I see what people are doing with trying to cancel Vlad, but I don't think it will work. Should Vlad apologize? Yes. Because, Vlad, like I said before, I like what Vlad does, but he does a lot of things to contradict, what he claims he represents. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. So, this is my thing with Vlad. I think cancel is a strong word. Yeah. But I do feel like this. I feel like you said, he's a guest in a guest a house of hip hop, as they said on his show. He's a guest in black culture. If black culture came to you and say, hey, fam, because we looked at Vlad as an ally of hip hop, like, hey, fam, you did something wrong, just apologize.
Just apologize, yeah.
And you say, you know what? No, I'm not going to apologize.
And it's like
it's like, damn. And then when he say, oh, well, I apologize if the minister come on the show.
So it's like, you got to monetize everything? Like, damn, like, he's Jewish, though. Like, he's Jewish. Like, and I understand, like, it's a lot of different things Vlad does, and I understand why he does it, but everything is not about money. You know what I mean?
And that's what we saying, like in the black community, being that we're not trying to cancel Vlad, but Vlad feel like you don't have to apologize because it's not going to hurt his bottom line. Yeah. If he feel no threat in his pocket, his views, why should I apologize?
It's like, damn, Vlad, like you supposed to be one of the homies, like in this, it's like, it's like a fraternity, like, and you telling your brothers that you're not going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like you said, cancel is a strong word, but
I just want his pockets to hurt a little bit. I want him to see, like, look, fam, don't get it twisted. We enjoy your platform. But if you're gonna continue to disrespect our culture, nigga, we will pull away from it. Yeah. Because I'm gonna be honest, and because I saw unsubscribe like 2 weeks ago, so I haven't been watching Vlad for like 2 weeks. It's been tough because it's popped up. Yeah. But I realized, I'm like, damn, okay, he interviewed Sada Baby, but you already interviewed Sada Baby. Let me take my stream to the black platform. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like I found myself watching so much white content. Like, why am I valuing Vlad and seeing No Jumper, but I'm not really watching Say Cheese?
Yeah. Yeah, well, growing up, we see all these people like rappers and all these different people talk about, don't trust niggas and shit like that. And it's kind of like harder to hold a conversation with a lot of people well, it's harder for two black men to hold a conversation because we don't trust one another. But I see, like, I'll interview somebody and then I'll see them go to Adam 22 and go to Vlad, and they'll open up way more. And I'm like, damn, like, is that because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, it throws me off a little bit because, you know, I'll ask somebody a question about a street. Like, yo, what happened? And I can't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like when a black artist interviews, well, when I interview a black artist, it's like they're kind of like more like chest out, you know what I mean? But they get around the white man and it's kind of like they kind of feel obligated or
and less threatened. For some reason they come off.
Less threatened and they talk a little more and they give all the details on what happened. And I'll be like, damn, like, I kind of question niggas like, damn, when you get in that interrogation room, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, man, but it is a lot of black media popping up, though. I can't say that.
No doubt.
It is a lot of black media popping up.
So speaking of black media, Saycheesetv is known kind of like you're that god amongst men right now when it comes to the blogging world.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of blogs look up as, you know, Saycheesetv is that point that you want to reach. And because of that, you popularize a lot of things within the culture, like the list. You're starting to see that becoming more frequent. You're starting to see a lot more blogs.
Right.
And then I saw you post last week about lists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about the list? Do you feel like we're in a copycat culture? Or, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? And then, I mean, so many blogs jumping up. And then how do you feel about the list?
I actually like when the blogs do the list. You know, I don't feel no type of way because I went from doing the list and then I seen a lot more people doing the list. So I said, you know what? Last year I said, all right, I'm gonna do the all first team thing with the starting five.
Got you.
And because I seen a lot of people doing the list, so I'm like, all right, let me switch it up. Like, I'm never mad at people copying. I just don't like when people do things and act like they weren't inspired by that person. Like, if you go watch my Vlad TV interview, the first thing I told him was like, yo, I fuck with what you got going on, and I was at my 9 to 5 watching what you were doing. Like, I made sure he knew that. You know what I'm saying? Because I copy a lot of Vlad shit. Like, I'm not, like, when I'm inspired by somebody, I make sure it's known. So that's the only thing that I was saying with the list. Like, yo, and I wasn't dry saying it either. Like, people are waiting for a Florida list. Like, they tweeted me that, and I have the screenshot for it as well. But I don't feel no type of way about the list. And there's a lot of different things that people do copy. Like, you know, for example, we put the Saycheesetv logo on the shirt and make it look like it's merch. I feel like we started that a long time ago, and a lot of people are starting to adapt to it. We cash at people who say nice things in the comments.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just like captions and like stuff like that, like needed to keep it, or just little different things. I'm not trying to nitpick because I'm not like one of the people that I started that, but sometimes it feel good to like for people to like embrace like who started what, you know what I mean?
I got you.
But I don't feel no way about no Texas list or none of that. Like, I don't feel no type of way at all about it, honestly.
Because, you know, a lot of people, if you read some of the comments, a lot of people was comparing you to, damn, what's my name? Not Godfrey, that be on Vlad all the time. I can't think.
TK Kirkland?
TK Kirkland. Everybody be like, man, Shawn try to chime in and take credit for everything.
No. I mean, in the list, that's everything. Like, that's probably the only time I spoke about people copying. I can go on and on about what people copy Saycheesetv.
Gotcha.
But the list was just like, bro, like, we really have like, it's not even just Texas blogs doing it. I see Detroit, New York. I see like Ohio. And I'm like, yo, like the format from the box, like to the caption they use, like with the list is like, yo, like this shit is really like a thing.
Got you.
So it's like, I'm never mad at a certain Dallas blog, or it's just kind of like, yo, like, I'm like, wow, this shit really came from my mom's crib. Like, I was in my mom's crib and I asked my God to put these lists together, and now it's a thing that people do.
Yeah,
and
no doubt.
It gets a crazy reaction from everybody's blogs. Like, you got the gatekeeper shit. I've never did a gatekeeper list. But something that I feel like I created, people are branching out and doing their own little. Like I could never be mad at that. I just tweeted that because I just
you was getting your shit off.
Get my shit off. Everybody else get their shit off.
Hell yeah.
And I never get mad at them for getting their shit off. I'll post their shit if they getting their shit off.
So I saw your interview with Lil Ronnie. And definitely dope. What made you decide? Because it seemed like you really haven't done a lot, especially in Fort Worth. That seemed like that's the first time you've been back in Fort Worth in a long time. And why him?
Lil Ronnie's a good dude. Like I said in my interview with him, I've never seen him out of character. He never talked shit about me or Saycheesetv, at least on the internet. Like he never put that energy out there to make people choose sides or feel any type of way. Me and Goyayo had words, and I feel like I took my anger out on Fort Worth because of him. I'm human. That shit happens. But yeah, me and Lil Ronnie had a dope interview. It was dope. Like I've been knowing him for years. I used to throw parties. He used to throw parties. He has a dope story. And he's just a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not on the internet. He has morals. He's not talking about fuck dead homies or anything like that. It was just a real grown man conversation. So I was like, yo, I hit up DDK, like, yo, reach out to Ronnie, let's get it. We did it, and that shit's doing good.
Like, so are you going to see you doing more? A lot of people want to know, are you going to start doing more or back around home more? Or
I mean, if it makes sense, like I don't want to just, I mean, if it makes sense, like I have nothing against the DFW, bro. Like gotcha. I just did an interview with Bugatti Casino before him. Did a Mo 3, got a cash page coming. Like, I just hate keeping score. Like, gotcha. I just want to do things I want to do. Gotcha. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep score and damn, I haven't done shit this month. Let me do it so people can shut up. I just don't want to keep score. And I don't even care.
No, you good.
And I don't even care if the interview does views or not. I just want to have conversations with people I want to have conversations with. And that's just how that's just my business model. I know Vlad interviews people that will do views.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Makes sense.
Because of the money. And Vlad interviews everybody. Everybody who comes on Saycheesetv and does numbers, he'll go do interviews with. BFB The Packman, 30 Deep Grimy, Hot Boy. I can keep going. That's fine. I don't care about the views though. I want my interview to be organic. That's why I don't even charge for interviews no more. You can't even pay to get a Saycheesetv interview no more.
And speaking of that, because you took a hiatus for a minute after Zach, rest in peace, kind of fell off. Like, how does it feel about getting back in the interview space? And did you feel like you was rusty when you first started?
Yeah, definitely rusty. Because I don't really write down my questions a lot. Like, I like to have conversations. But yeah, and then you see YouTube is different now. It's more people doing interviews. Yeah. It's way more commentary. It's way more bloggers. It's way more vloggers. Like people are starting to figure out you can make $1,500 or $500 a month, and that can help out your bills at home. People are figuring out different things. Academics. A lot of people are being commentary like academics now. Yeah. I remember academics was doing 40 million views a month. Do the math. That's a good $70,000 a month. If you, depending on the advertisement. So people are starting to figure that out. And that's why I said there are a lot of people who are inspired by academics. And there are a lot of people who are inspired by Saycheesetv. I'm not mad at none of them because they're figuring out like, yo, these niggas could be out here robbing, shooting, killing. But no, they want to blog and that's fine. I remember when it was lame, in 2015, niggas called blogging lame. They thought it was for nerds. They thought doing interviews was for nerds. They thought that's what rejects do. You're reporting on the popular kids. You're reporting on the niggas with the money. You're lame. But now they see the pink cars. They see the Lamborghinis. They see me traveling and doing all that. Now they want to do it. I remember the street niggas, and you even interviewed Ant. Yep. And you dug into him about like, why are you acting like you're not a blogger? You do the, like, and it's kind of like not people like him, but people with that mindset of a blogger. There's nothing wrong with being called a blogger. It's just the street guys look at it as being lame and corny. I remember in 2015, people called it lame. They called my list lame. The list I did lame. They called my whole blueprint and formula was called lame. Now, a lot of people are doing it. That was the point of the tweet. Not because niggas are doing it, but because people called it lame. I took shots for people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People wanted to. People used to know where my mom lived and threaten to drive by my mom and shoot my mom's house because they didn't make the list. That's why I said my list hit different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In 2015, people called blogging lame. Now, a lot of street guys, you know, they quit rapping and now they blogging. So
It's blogging. I did an interview with Terry Blue and BZTV. Shout out to them. And they saying like blogging is more dangerous than actually
fuck
rapping.
no.
You don't think so?
Fuck no. Blogging is dangerous if you want clout. And you walking around and you getting jewelry and you getting the gold grills in your mouth and you at the strip club and you want to hang around rappers and be in the studio and call them big bro, little bro under their picture and be their friend, that's dangerous. You don't see me out there like that.
Facts.
It's a lot of niggas who want to be they're failed rappers and now you want to take on blogging. That's dangerous. When you want to be in the strip club and I'm out in the street. Like, I'm out in the street too. I just was out in the street in Miami and Liberty City and eating good food. But a lot of these bloggers want to walk around and be like, yeah, I'm out here in the street. I'm in the street with it. Cool. They gonna catch up with you. I stopped moving like that. Like, it's only dangerous because it's the ego. It's the pride thing. I want to prove that I'm in the street. I'm in the trenches and you see what happened to people in the trenches, man. Rest in peace to Zach. You see what happens to the people who do that shit. People, when you want to blog on and do that and be these rappers' friends, that's dangerous. I'm not in harm's way at all. Maybe I could do a little bit, you know, I like to drive certain cars and shit like that, but you'll never see me in the strip club, in the studio, and big bro, little bro with niggas and that's dangerous.
That's dangerous. So last two things we at end here. I like the fact, I guess we got our tradition now because you got on it. Last time it was the Erykah Badu t-shirt.
Yeah.
Now you got who you got on this shirt right now?
Kodak.
Free Kodak.
Kodak is the best rapper of this generation.
Man.
He hits he hits every subject matter. He talks about women, hoes. Then he talks about how Kodak Black, you will know more about Kodak Black than any other rapper listening to like 5 songs because he's so personal. And I feel like a lot of rappers these days, they're not personal. All they talk about is cop, shot, blah, blah, blah. And it's so like, bro, I don't want to hear, I call it Terminator music. When all you talk about is killing. I'm gonna jump in your crib and shoot you 30 times. I'm gonna roll under the bed and pop up and that shit, come on, man. Kodak make real music, and he's a great beat picker. He's innovative.
Absolutely.
He cuts his hair off, grows it back, cuts his hair off, grows it back. He gets gold grills, goes diamond, goes back gold. He's Kodak Black, then he's Kill Bill, then he changes his name. That's what Wayne did. Wayne was Wheezy F, then it was Tunchi, then it was all this different stuff. And it's like you can't keep up with artists like that. It's like you try to be him and then he turns, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
Kodak, there's nobody like Kodak.
So, and then with this, man, we know you know saying the GOAT with the list, though. Curator and the creator and the influencer of the list game. But Saycheesetv Awards, man. It's a pandemic. People locked in the house. It ain't no shows, man. Can we get the Saycheesetv Artist of the Year award? The Saycheesetv up and come, you know.
We could do it if the artists, because you reach out to certain big artists and they act like they don't want to deal with it or, things like that. Like, to me, it seemed like artists only like respect white awards. Like people don't, you see how they did BET. We don't, I just said it earlier. We don't respect each other. The value's not the same if it's black. You know what I mean?
Got you.
The value's not the same if it's black. I could sell, look, it's 2 crocs right here, right? A black croc and a white croc. $200, $2,000. Because it's a white person selling it, the people are going to rather buy the $2,000 croc instead of the $200 croc. That's just how we are. We don't respect black, man. We think black is whack. We're the most racist people. We hate ourselves. You feel me? We hate ourselves and we hate everybody else.
But I think with everything going on with the racial tension, with the pandemic, bro, I think all eyes on you, bro. You are the most important platform. You the Jeff Bezos of hip hop.
Man, don't say that.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. I tell people all the time this though. Saycheesetv is literally like Amazon for record labels. Like they get to go here and go shopping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like Amazon, you go looking for one thing and you find something else that you wasn't even looking for. That's how people treat your platform, man. I think the conditions now, man, the way the world is, everybody's sitting down, people looking forward to something. And it makes sense
like I said, I'll try. You know, if you have any ideas, we could talk off phone or how to do it or how we could do it to make people you know, tune in. But the way shit is like, you know, the big artists that I would want to be a part of the awards because of their stature and because of what they could bring, the viewership, they're not gonna fuck with it because it's black owned. But let it be a white person. Let it be, I don't even want to drop names, but let it be a Lyrical Lemonade award or a No Jumper award. Them black rappers gonna run to it because they value white. They don't value black. We hate ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these rappers are rappers that started with Say Cheese, but they gonna run to them white folks though. And that it's not even me speaking from a bitter standpoint. It's true. It's true. Trust me, it's true. I see it happen all the time. It's true. Black people, man, it's true, man. We hate ourselves, and you know it's sad. But as bad as I would want to do something like that, man, I doubt it will be successful.
Well, man, let's try it, man. I think people need you, man, in this crazy time, bro.
And the reason why I say that too is because one day I had a black dude in my DM cussing me out. When I see you, when I catch you, I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. I opened the next DM. It was a Hispanic kid. Yo, I love everything you did. I love everything you do. I've been watching you for so long. That shit tore me up, man.
Well, you know, you can't blame every black person for one black person.
I'm not saying I have a lot of black support. Let's get that straight.
So that's the only support we need to focus on. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying that it's to where as though it's like, it just hurts the little hate that the black people give me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so pro-black. Everybody on my team is black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it hurts to get even a little hate from my own people. Because I'll never harm a black person. I remember Tupac said one time he got shot by a black person. He never thought it would have happened. He was like, he couldn't believe it because he never thought a black person would shoot him. He couldn't, you know what I mean? So that's why when a black person cusses me out and I see a white person or a Hispanic showing me love, I'm like, yo, I'd rather swap it. I'd rather the Hispanic and the white person cuss me out and I get love from my own. You know what I mean?
No, I feel it.
I don't know. Maybe I'm talking.
I think you give it too much credit to the few that hate, bro. Because you black people supporting you. It's a lot of us out here, man.
I know the love is there for sure. But I'm talking about the artists that. No. I'm going back to the show. The artists that I want on the show. I'm not speaking on the viewers. I know I got a lot of love and a lot of hate in the viewers. I'm talking about the artists that I would want on the show. If I was white owned, but I'm black owned, it's harder for me. And you see how they do BET.
Yeah, that's real.
You see how they do Revolt TV.
Or BT white owned now, so.
But you get what I mean. I got what you mean. They still call BET ratchet and ghetto and man, that award show don't mean shit. A BET award, that ain't shit. But a Grammy, an Oscar, every artist is getting mad.
Man, but a Say Cheese award would set the country on fire, man. That shit would go off.
We'll see.
Say Cheese Artist of the Year. And you roll that countdown, niggas is going up, bro.
The Dallas versus Houston beef, man. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I haven't posted anything of it, but I mean, it just shows you how quick you could take a picture with somebody or do a song with somebody or post on their Instagram or You could be cool with somebody, chill in the studio with them, hang out with them, and then and rap 6 months later, kill, shoot, rob, this song. It just shows you, and that's why I am the way I am, because this shit changes so fast, you know what I'm saying? But to get to the Dallas versus Houston shit is, it hurt a little bit, you know, because in my 8 years of doing what I do, Texas never had that type of feud, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With people dissing dead homies and, you know, diss songs and the fans engaging and instigating, and it hurt a little bit, and it set Texas back. It set Texas back a good 2 years. And, you know, seeing Sauce Walker, somebody that I came up with, and Goyayo, somebody else that I came up with, go at it, is like, y'all are like Ken and, you know how in Street Fighters, like Ken and Ryu.
Yeah.
Like y'all are the same but kind of different. Like, what are y'all doing? And then everybody's tuned in. I'm not gonna say it wasn't entertaining, but it's like, bro, this shit is Texas. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
what role do you feel like bloggers had to play with making the beef bigger than what it is?
I mean, there's a lot of people reporting on it, but I feel like with my responsibility, I can't do it because I'm cool with Sauce Walker, TSF, Rizzo, Peso. I'm cool with, you know, Hood Fame. Although I haven't seen eye to eye with Yayo and Ronnie, you know, I still have ties with Fort Worth. So, you know, you just got to tread it lightly, because if somebody dies, they're coming for me.
Right.
Oh, say cheese fault. So other people don't get that kind of blame for it. So I couldn't really report on it, but, you know, I feel like Sauce Walker and Goyayo got real love for each other, though.
So what do you think about like the younger cats that kind of fell up under that? So you think about like Murder Game, Peanut Butter, and things of that nature, like them young guys kind of feeling like they having to attach themselves because they already was part of Yayo whole crew, and now they kind of like detaching themselves from Yayo. So like, what do you feel about them younger rappers out of Fort Worth that kind of getting swept up into that?
I mean, it just sucks when you're young and you have a buzz and something that you're not doing or something that you're not even saying out of your mouth is attached to you.
Gotcha.
So that's why I say you gotta really watch who you hang around, or, you know, watch what you attach yourself to, because in rap, everything's built off affiliation.
Gotcha.
Or what car you're driving in, or who was in that music video when you were dissing him, or the picture on Instagram. Did he like it? Did he comment? Did he give him a 100 emoji? Did he say a flame emoji? Did he call him big bro or little bro? Everything on the internet is built off affiliation. So some things you may not even agree with, you're guilty by affiliation.
That's true.
So I just try to just tread lightly, and that's why I am the way I am. And a lot of things is fake love too. When you go on, when you get home, go look at Lil Baby, a picture that Lil Baby post, or Moneybagg Yo will post, or I'm trying to think, or Roddy Ricch. I'm just thinking of the biggest rappers right now. Go look in the comments. You see all these rappers. They're not even friends with them. They're leaving 100 emojis and flame emojis and calling them big bro, little bro.
Politics.
It's politics. Y'all aren't even friends. Y'all don't even got music together, and you're leaving emoji, fake love emojis under his pictures. All this shit is fake, bro. All this shit is fake, and that's why I watch who I comment pictures and shit under and shit like that, and cause it's all fake, bro. All this shit fake.
Quick question. I noticed you never posted peanut butter. Why not? Because I think you got some gold, but I don't
like
know.
I told you before, it was based off what Goyayo said. I'm a man of my word. Me and Goyayo were like this. I would post Goyayo pissing in the fucking toilet. I would post Goyayo sipping lean in the fucking store. I would post Goyayo at his every move. I would post Goyayo so much to where as though people would, I'm about to unfollow you, Saycheesetv. You post him too much. You be dick riding you. But me and Goyayo was like a little brother. Like he could do no wrong. And for him to say to suck his D and the Saycheesetv staff and all that.
What made y'all fall out initially?
I think we may have posted one thing that he didn't like, or a few things that he didn't agree with. And it took for the 100 good posts, but 3 bad posts, and it's fuck you, and I did this on my own, and da-da-da-da-da, and you not that, and y'all not this, and I kind of took that out on his team.
Gotcha.
So I'm just a man. I'm just being a man. Like that shit got to me. You know, it hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? It hurt my feelings, and it's kind of like I'm not about to have Hood Fame reap the benefits or Goyayo reap the benefits, and his team is getting posted, and so I'm gonna make y'all suffer.
And so, lastly, I know a lot of people try to get your attention. I know Pac-Man went the whole trolling way.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just jump off the porch with this one. I watched a clip from Spliff TV with K Breezy.
Okay.
She ain't say your name, but she was like, you not recognizing it. Every time she drops some shit, she tagging you in it, she DMing you in it, and she feel like you seeing her, but you ain't giving her that cosign. She feel like she gonna be the Missy Elliott. She the next big thing. We
posted the dance she had.
Okay.
What was it called? Not the whoa. The dance they had, pop it.
Okay.
We posted that. It did like 30,000 likes, like a 1,000 comments. We posted her before.
Got you.
Like that's why I told you before. People keep score. I'm not like, oh, all right, I gotta post her 5 times, or people keep score.
Got you.
Invest in yourself. That's what BFB The Packman did. He was like, Shawn not gonna post me. Fuck it. I'm about to force the issue on his ass. I'm about to show him that I can do 100,000 on Saycheesetv and I can make his page look good. Why is everything personal? Like, why is everything emotional? Why do people wear their emotion on their sleeves, or they think that I don't want to see them win? It's 1,000 of you. You know what I'm saying? It's one of me. It's one of us. People don't think like that though. These rappers think the world revolves around them because they hang around yes men all day.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't have time. Like, I have my hand in so many different businesses, and I'm human.
Hey man, well, I guess that's the heavy is the head that bear the crown.
Hey, facts. But shout out to you though too, man. I feel like when we speak a lot off camera, I feel like a lot of bigger artists should give you a chance. Sit down on the couch and let you interview them, because you do an excellent job of interviewing.
Man, I appreciate
it. And that's what we talk about off camera, and we give each other advice and things of that nature. But I feel like, don't give up with what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I like how you traveling, and you're gonna hit the jackpot soon. You're gonna get somebody's crazy story, and it's gonna go crazy, and then people are followers. They're gonna go to what's working. Damn, Mogul Media got 1 million views from him saying this. I'm about to go there, and this is gonna it's gonna trickle down to more business. So,
hey man, I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to get my clout up. You know what I'm saying?
And you said people act like clout is a bad thing, you say?
Yeah, man. If you look at the definition, everybody want clout. It's the chasing the clout. Everything that you're willing to try to obtain that power, that's what people fuck up. Like, I'm not going to entertain the whole beef thing. I hate to put more black people in worse situations. You know what I'm saying? So, but, some people don't care to get up and fuck people world up for a view. So, but hey, man, be safe, man. And I'm looking forward to going to Miami to the Saycheesetv headquarters.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Come down, man. Take a picture in front of the bulb. See the nice, the water, the beach. And then, we be having chefs there. If you want to come, get the chef out there, meet my business partners. And, then we got a store coming in Deep Ellum too.
Yeah.
So, if you want to do some meet and greets there, bro, the world is yours.
Hey, man, well, I appreciate it, bro. And we'll link again.
Appreciate it.